Welcome back to Close Up on San Diego Business, where we get up close and personal with San Diego businesses and the key people that are working hard to make a difference in our community. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here on KFSD AM 1450 and financialnewsandtalk.com. Okay, we're back and we're live, and we have with us Rob Overstreet from Minuteman Press in Scripps Ranch yet, correct?
That's right. Thanks for having me.
Welcome. Well, you know what? This is going to be one of the easiest interviews I've done because he owns a print shop. I owned a print shop back when men were men and dinosaurs ran wild. Okay. So, well, tell us a little bit about your background and Minuteman Press, and a little bit more about what you do.
Sure. Minuteman Press is a franchise. I'm the franchisee of the Scripps Ranch location. Mm-hmm. I've owned it now for 2 years as of yesterday. So,
yay! Happy anniversary!
Congratulations! Yes, the first 2 years have been great, and we're looking forward to the next several years.
Good. Good. Well, I know what the printing business was like back in the 70s and 80s when I did it. Tell me what's different. What makes printing, and tell us a little bit more about your business, because there's more than just printing there.
Sure. The core business is ink on paper, of course. We help companies with their branding, their marketing materials, and you mentioned the changes that have come to the industry. And today's printing, a lot of it has to do with what's called digital printing and digital color machines and things like that. It's really allowed us to do more with less. Mm-hmm. As far as staffing and things like that, and the quality is very high quality on these digital presses, and it's enabled us as well to reduce costs, mm-hmm. Which can translate to our clients as well.
So digital printing. So I'm thinking that. What's the difference? Why would I want to go to digital versus offset? What's the difference there?
Well, there's a tug and pull, and it has to do with a couple of things. Price is one, and time is another. What happens is if we're doing a run, say, for 1,000 pieces, they need it by tomorrow, so that it's a quick turnaround. That would be considered kind of a short run. Mm-hmm. We would put it on a digital color press. If we have a company that wants to do 500,000 pieces for a mailing, that's a little bit longer of a run. We would put that on.
Pay the fee on digital.
That's exactly right. Yep. So we can get costs down by running it on an offset printer, but again, you sacrifice a little bit of time there as well. But it's a case by case decision, and we make that depending on a number of factors.
What's the difference in quality between offset and digital today?
Modern digital equipment has just as high a quality you'll find as offset printing. We can run all the same paper stocks, card stocks, things like that. And the technology, the way it's advanced, is such that today there really isn't much of a difference as far as quality is concerned.
Yeah. So you can even run some of the carbonless papers and whatever on there.
Carbonless forms. We work with people from all different industries, but contractors tend to use a lot of carbonless forms, and we work with several around town.
Speaking of going way back, and I actually, going way back in my life, worked at Xerox, and I can remember years ago them saying, "Oh, by the year 2000, it's going to be a paper-free society." Laugh, laugh.
Oh, Al Gore, 1995. Yeah. I remember it well. I was there when he said it.
We're not even close to paperless, right, Rob?
No, and companies that get it understand the value of print marketing, and it's a combination of everything. It's social media, it's email, it's print marketing. Face-to-face, of course, is very important, but it's not just one of those categories. You have to include a little bit of everything to promote your business.
Yeah, and you do a lot more than just printing too. So give us the full run. What do you do if I walk into Minuteman Press? What can you help me with?
Well, the core business is ink on paper, of course, but we do a lot of other things as well. We do wide format printing, which includes vinyl banners, signs, different window cling, automobile wraps, things like that. We also do apparel. We can embroider 1 or 100,000 shirts if you need for your company's employees, mm-hmm. As well as screen printing on apparel. as well as design. We have an in-house graphic artist. She's full-time. She does great work and works very quickly. So if you need help on your upcoming project, give us a call.
Yeah,
So
that's great. A lot of people go online, like shirts as an example, and they'll go for the lowest price, and they'll order online, and then they get it in, and all of a sudden the PMS colors are wrong, or you're stuck with 10,000 shirts there. This way, you deal with the local business person
yeah,
when you have stuff. Even if it costs a couple pennies more per item, believe me, in the long run, you're better off.
That's a good point, Urban. And printing is our industry, but I feel that we're more in the customer service business. We want to do business with clients that appreciate face-to-face interaction. Our clients appreciate us because they can get us on the phone quickly. We stand behind our work, and so if there's ever an issue, we're happy to make it right on behalf of our
Yeah,
clients.
you deal
and
one of these big
customers.
companies, and all you got a complaint, call them and find out what happens. We'll get back to you.
Sure,
You know,
sure.
if you don't get an answering machine, that is.
It gets to a point where, what is your time worth, kind of
Yeah.
a thing. So
I got a complaint.
what's that?
Going back to my business in the 1960s, so I'm really aging myself. I loved embossed printing. And now with today's technology, you put it through the printer, the embossing is flat. You go through you send a letter out, and of course the postal service they put theirs through the machine and they flatten out all that embossing. And of course with Braille, thank goodness those of us who are blind could do free matter for the blind, so we cushion it with styrofoam and all to save our Braille. But embossing it's so frustrating because I'm a tactile person and I can't get stuff embossed anymore and reach the customer or the client the way I'd like it.
You bring up a good point, and we do all types of letterpress work as well, including the embossing, debossing, foil stamping, things like
they
that.
still have letterpresses out here.
Believe it or not,
Oh,
they're
my.
still around. Yes,
Wow. Well,
yes.
You're listening to Close Up on San Diego Business here on KFSD AM 1450 and financialnewsandtalk.com. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here with my co-host, Andrea Kay and Urban Miaris, and our guest is Rob Overstreet from Minuteman Press. Yes, I remember we used to have to, in the old printing days, go down to Martinez Letterpress downtown. I'm sure he's long gone now, and he had nothing but, for those listeners who don't know what a letterpress is, this is what they used to do newspapers and magazines on back when my father was born, back in the 1920s,
Oh,
okay?
dear.
They just stamp it one after another, and it's interesting. I can't believe they still have it there. So tell us a little bit more. Letterpress, you do a lot. What is that for the numbering and the?
Well, numbering. So some clients like to have invoices numbered. We can handle all that. Some of our clients appreciate nice embossed business card, letterhead, envelope, everything matching. We can help with the CNC die making, and typically those dies are made of copper.
Right.
But what it boils down to is if you can put your logo or if you can promote your business in any way, if you can print on it, we can help you with it.
Yeah, that's great. I see so much more in the printing industry now because when I was there, it was all about image, and what you put on your paper was what you presented in public. And if the printer did a lousy job, and that could be one reason why I'm not competing with you right now. But if you did a lousy job, it showed up that you were not a professional at your trade. So getting good work and good image is wonderful.
Absolutely. I also want to bring up with this new digital equipment. A lot of our clients are taking advantage of what's called variable data printing. It's a great way to reach out to prospects and existing clients. And what I mean by that is we can generate a list based on a number of different criteria that what a good prospect would look like for you and your business.
Mm-hmm.
We'll help you provide you with that list, and then we could use a variable impose feature using the digital color equipment to touch on certain things. For example, if you own a pet store and you have a database of some clients have cats, some clients have dogs, some clients have snakes, we can variable impose during the printing process a picture of a cat, a dog, or a snake, depending on who owns which animal.
Smart printing. That's amazing.
Exactly. And it's a really cool idea, and it's helping our clients find new business, and their success is our success.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think you said before the show that you're setting up a portal for clients so you can do a lot of this stuff, get everything online.
That's right. So some of our clients, and we're just rolling out this program, we're setting them up with a client portal where you can log in to our website. You have your own username and password. And once you're logged in, you can see all the products that you would normally order. You can see proofs right online, place an order just a couple clicks away, and we'll put it into production and fulfillment.
Wow.
It's making it easy to do business with us.
Yeah, I remember the old days when we had negatives and plates and do all that stuff, and then you had to store it. You had to have a huge room to store all of your original art and all that. Now you can store it online, put it in the cloud, and pick it up anywhere you want.
That's right.
And people had to have long runs to make it cost effective.
Sure. Yeah.
Back in that day.
Yeah. So
and you're located in Scripps Ranch, and that's a hub for home-based businesses and executives that are working from home. It's wow, what a great location.
That's right. We do business with companies in North County, South County, outside of San Diego, outside of the state, and actually we have a couple of international clients as well.
Wow.
But not every location. You're your own, even though you're a franchisee, you have your own base of business and services that you provide. So we want people to come to you in Scripps Ranch.
That's right. And within San Diego County, there's about a dozen Minuteman Press franchises, each individually owned and operated. And our location is the Scripps Ranch location. You can give us a call. We'll come to you if you need us to pick up or drop off. Free delivery all over San Diego. Yeah.
Yeah. The pickup and delivery. Well, the delivery is still there, but the pickup is probably not as necessary as it used to be since everybody can download and upload. And
that's right. A lot of the proofing process is now done through emails and online proofing. Right. So
that's great. Anything different about your business that you want to tell our listeners? I can see you do embroidery, screen printing, graphic design. You're more of an image consultant than anything today, aren't you?
That's right. We help our clients, create their brand identity, through, again, anything you're looking for. If you need your logo put on a pen, a squeeze ball, we can help you with that. Of course, all of the core business, your office stationery, thank you cards, all of the variable data stuff that I mentioned, as well as direct mail marketing. So we can help you with any of it.
Great.
Al Arias should be here because he's always talking about his marketing and why businesses really need to be putting, as much as they can into their marketing, programs. And you're just a great business partner. Sure.
And we practice what we preach. We do often mailings on our own behalf, looking for new clients and getting back to the list service. Mm-hmm. We have a range of gross annual sales in a company that we're looking for. Has to have at least this many employees within this and this and this zip code. We create our own list, and then we send out mailings on our own behalf. And it's effective. We get new clients, and in my industry, it becomes sort of a residual thing. Once they experience our level of service and quality, they just keep coming back.
Great.
So.
Love it.
Before we go to break, let's tell our listeners how they can find you if they need some image improvement.
Okay. Well, again, it's Minuteman Press, located in Scripps Ranch. Our website is www.scrippsranch.minutemanpress.com, or you can contact us by phone 858-271-7315.
Great. Well, I appreciate you being with us, and we'll definitely be in touch because, as the old commercial from Andre Agassi, image is everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
image is everything.
We always need some better image.
Printers make the best impressions.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
On that note, folks.
All right.
Okay. Well, you're listening to Close Up on San Diego Business, where we get up close and personal with homegrown San Diego businesses and the people that are working hard to make a difference in our community. This is financialnewsandtalk.com. I'm your host, Barry Waxler. We'll be right back after the break with more homegrown business Close Up, and we will sit with Mike Berg from Solar City.